Hey there you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we have another edition of Shop My Stash. Yes, it has been a month since the last one. If you want to see the Shop My Stash from last month, I will leave the link up here for you to check it out. But if you want to find out how I felt about all these products from this month and what I chose for next month, then just keep on watching. So the primer that I had this month was the Fix and Rouge Hydra Matte Soft Focus. It's such a long name. It is a matte primer. I really enjoyed it, but I did notice that if I didn't blend it out correctly, it would start to peel up. So whenever I would apply foundation on top, you know, it would just come right off. So it is a good primer. It is very mattifying, which is a heaven's godsend for my T-zone. I really liked it. I will keep it in my collection, but you do have to be careful because it does peel. The primer that I'm putting in this month is the Catrice Sensational 10-in-1 Dream Primer. I filmed a Catrice One Brand tutorial, which I will leave the link up here, where I've tried out this product and I really like it. So if you want to see it in action, keep an eye for the next video because it's going to be a get ready with me using all these products. The foundation that I had this month was the Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. Another great product. I really like it, and look how much I've used. Like, this is where the line is, so I do have a couple of more weeks of use of it, so it's definitely something that I will repurchase when I run out of it. But the foundation that I'm putting in this month is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. This is the ultimate, my ultimate favorite foundation. It just looks so good. It is a medium coverage foundation, and you know, it is a little bit hydrating but not overly oily. It just works really good, and I'm happy to have this in this rotation. In terms of concealer, I had a combo. I had the Maybelline the Eraser Eye Concealer in the shade Brightener, which works great at brightening those dark circles, and also my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. If you saw my last month's video, you can see the progress that I've made on this. I'm super proud. This does take a long time to finish, but I'm slowly getting there. It is a very good kind of medium to full coverage concealer. It's not fully full coverage on its own, but you can build it up and it doesn't look heavy, and it's just really good concealer. The one that I'm having in my Shop My Stash this month is the Essence Camouflage Plus Healthy Glow Concealer. I bought this a while ago. This one is supposed to be like a dupe to my Catrice what is it called, Liquid Camouflage Concealer, which is my favorite concealer ever. So I did try this a few times. I just don't remember how I feel about it, but yeah, I'm happy to have it in my collection. And also I'm keeping my Maybelline Brightener concealer because there's only that much left in the concealer, so I really want to finish it off this month, and then maybe I'll be in the market for a new color correcting concealer, but we'll talk about that later. In terms of powder, I'm still keeping my PS Rice powder in this month's Shop My Stash, but there's only that much left. I shouldn't have much more than a month's use out of it, and then I'll be gone and I'll be on to my next powder. This has taken ages to finish, and you have probably seen the empty container in my empties video, but yeah, there isn't much, and oh, I don't know, it's a bittersweet moment because I love this powder so much, and now it's discontinued and I can't buy it and I'm running low, but sure, what can you do? For my eyebrows, I had the Model Co. and Karl Lagerfeld pencil, and I've used so much of it. Like, this is all that's left, a little nibbit. I think if I kept it in for another month, I probably would have used it up, but you know, I really want to change. And the eyebrow pencil, the eyebrow gel that I had was the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel in clear, and I'm ready to part ways with this. It's kind of goopy now, and you know, there isn't that much product left, so I'm actually going to put this in my empties. It was good, it was just good. But the eyebrow products that I'm having in this month are both Benefit, and this is the Benefit Ka-Brow. This is a pomade, and I have mine in the shade 3, which is slightly dark for my eyebrows, but I can still get away with it. And also I have the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I heard this is the best eyebrow gel ever for your eyebrows, that it keeps them in place for a very long time. So for my bronzer, I had the Sleek Makeup Face Form in the shade Light, and I only used the bronzer on it. I made quite a dent in it, actually. You can see a little bit of a dip. It is the bronzer that I'm wearing right now. Super natural, easy to blend. It was an absolute treat to work through this product. But the bronzer that I'm having in this moment is super bougie, but I love it. It is the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in the shade Tantastic, and my one shattered and I had to repress it, which was a very hard moment for me. But it's been a while since I used this, and it's just a really, really good bronzer. Super buttery, blends out really well, and just looks amazing on the face. The blush that I had was the Annabelle Minerals blush in the shade Rose. This is a really good product. Oh, I almost dropped it. It is the blush I'm wearing right now. I'm actually wearing all of my old Shop My Stash products. This is a really good blush for makeup artists. You know why? Because it's loose. It has a ton of product, and it looks really well on a lot of skin undertones. Not skin tones, because it's quite light. So if someone is of a medium to dark skin tone, this probably would not work for them. But if you are fair, light, or light medium, this would work well. But I've used it on some of my clients recently, and I think it's great because, like I said, you have a lot of product in this, and you would not go through it so fast. You know, if you're a makeup artist and using it on clients, really enjoyed it. Would definitely go back to it. But the blush that I'm going to be using this month is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Rosé Champagne. So this is what it looks like. Now this is quite light. Probably if you're anything lighter than me, this would not work on you. But actually my plan is to hit pan on it if I can. Because it's been a while since I've used it, and I really want to see some progress on it. It's a really lovely blush. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, so if you have texture on your skin, probably not the best for you, but the color is just really beautiful. And the highlighter that I had was the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade The Sweetest Bling. So this is what it looks like, and you guys, I hit pan, and I am so happy. This was really unexpected. I actually thought there was more product than there is in this product. But yeah, it's a really nice highlighter. It is the highlighter I'm wearing right now. It's super shiny, and the color is really pretty. It has, you know, a little bit of that pink tone, which is always nice. But the highlighter, or rather the highlighter palette that I'm going to be using this month, is the Sosu highlighter kit highlighter palette, and it has 6 shades here. So we'll see how we gonna work it, but I think I'm gonna focus on these 3 shades here. These 2 are way too dark, and this one is more of a highlighting blush. Really, I might use it as a highlight topper, we'll see. But these are the 3 shades that I will focus on. Time for eyeshadow. I had the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette, and again I've hit pan on a shade. I know it's kind of basic. I've hit pan on this banana shade, but it's the shade that I was using to set my lids after my concealer or an eyeshadow base. Okay, so I had a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this palette. That's because the shimmers are rubbish, absolute rubbish. I didn't even touch them, they were that bad. The pink shades, especially this kind of lilac shade, is atrocious. Like, I used it 2 or 3 times and I said no, never again. It's so patchy, it's so dry that it's just not worth it. Now this pink shade is on the dry side again, but it was workable, so I have it through my eyes today. Whereas all the other matte shades, this guy, these two, this dark brown, were amazing, really soft, really blended themselves out. So it is kind of a hit and miss palette in my opinion, but for €4 or $4.50, that's how much they cost, it might be worth getting if you're stuck for these kind of you know, kind of basic shades. And I also this month had 2 single shadows. I had the Ella Eden shadow in the shade Julia. It's a rose gold kind of shade. Love it. It's so sparkly and really, really lovely on the eyes. And then I also had the Floss eyeshadow, which is more of a dark kind of pink shade with a little bit of a gold shift to it. Now this I wasn't a fan of. It didn't behave like a shimmer shadow would. You know, usually shimmers are really easy to make and they really swatch really nicely and all that stuff, whereas this was kind of dry. I'm half considering decluttering it because it's just, I don't know if it's worth keeping in my collection. But moving on to this month's products, I'm actually taking the Makeup Revolution I Heart Chocolate palette, which looks like this. It's kind of basic but kind of not. It's been a while since I've dipped my brushes into it, so you know, I'm excited to have that back. But to spice things up, I again wanted to include 2 single eyeshadows, 2 single shimmery eyeshadows, and this one is a Glossybox exclusive actually, and this one is in the shade Glossy Mauve, which is, that's not a mauve, it's a dark purple shimmery kind of shade. And also this pigment from Inglot, and this is the Pure Pigment eyeshadow in the number in the shade 122. And look at this, it's so pretty. It is gold with purple kind of iridescent through it, you know, it, or maybe it's a purple base with gold gold shimmer throughout it. So this is what I'm going to be using on my eyes this month. Okay, we're down to the last part, which are lips. My liquid lipstick was the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade November, which, now thinking about it, why did I choose a shade called November in October when I could have chosen it in November? Like, such a dumbo. Really love it. Love the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip formula. It's really, really good. For the normal lipstick, I had the Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade In the Flesh. Really nice, but I did notice specifically yesterday that I put it on and it just dried out my lips completely. So I don't know if it's gone off or not. I will probably give it a try some other time and see, but really love the color. It's pinky, it's a typical mauve color. Really great for work, school, or just, you know, for every day. But the gloss that I had was the Catrice Volumizing Lip Booster. Love it. It kind of leaves a tingly sensation on your lips because it's supposed to make your lips get bigger, but I don't know, I didn't notice that. But I really love the shade and the effect that it gives on my lips. This month we're going kind of crazy. For the liquid lipstick, I have the Huda Beauty liquid matte lipstick in the shade Spice Girl, and it is a that shade, okay? So it's pretty dark. I'm gonna have some fun with it, okay? The eyeshadow palette that I have is kind of dark as well, so I think it will go well. For the normal lipstick, I'm taking the Shiseido, I can't say Shiseido, Modern Matte Powder lipstick, and it is a nude shade. Looks like this, kind of puts pink on me. We'll see how that goes, but I really like the formula. And for my lip gloss, now this I don't know what overcame me, but I was like, sure, fuck it, why not? I'm taking again a Shiseido, why can't I say it? Shiseido, what is this? Lacquer Ink Lip Shine, okay? It's so small I couldn't see it, and this is the shade Techno Red. It is a red lip gloss, and oh, look at the color combination, oh my god. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, but that actually completes this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.